guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we are going to be checking out Miniverse and Make It Mini from scratch, and we are here with Barbie in the 1/6 scale kitchen I made, and yeah, let's get straight into it and see what we think, guys. I'm super excited, so let's see what we can get and what we are making. So we can get the confetti cake, if you can actually see it, the choco berry cake, the panda birthday cake, oh my god that's adorable, brownies, birthday sheet cake, I'm guessing that's what we've got, red velvet mini cakes, pink lemonade cake, choco pistachio cupcakes, lemon lavender cupcakes, espresso pie, peach pie, strawberry cookies, brown butter cookies, vanilla kitty cookies, and chocolate kitty cookies. Now out of these I think I would love the kitty cookies, the lemon and lavender cakes, and of course that panda. Look how adorable that is. But we have got the birthday sheet cake. So we are back. I ended up putting all of the oil in, and it is a nice consistency, kind of like how I like my batter in real life. So now it says to get our silicone tray. Okay, so we will take out the insert. Now this is a bit bent, as you can see, like that needs to be like more, do you know what I mean? But it's got squished in the ball. There's not much we can do about that. So it says to pour it into the sheet pan and level it as best as we can. Sorry, my dog is going to start because the neighbour's dogs are barking. So I do apologise if you start to hear my dog bark. Now it's kind of going a bit lumpy. So with this stuff it says to mix for 1 minute. You don't want to be messing about with it. It's a case of giving it a good mix and getting it into the pan, because we have to let this set, and the instructions say we have to let it set for an hour and a half. But you know, I can already tell by the way that it's feeling and looking that it has already started to set. So we're just trying to make sure we level this as best as we can. See, that corner and stuff isn't level over there. So I don't think we're going to get it much more level than that. Right, here, so we've got it in our little tray, and the instructions say to leave it for an hour and a half and then to unmold. So I'm going to leave this for an hour and a half, unmold it, and then I will be back, guys. Okay guys, so we are back. Here it is looking like once it is set. It does have a squishy feeling to it, so let's see how easy it is to open. We'll loosen the sides. Okay, that came out really easy, but there is a problem. Here is the tube of whipped frosting that they give us. It looks like it would be plenty to cover that. The problem is if I squeeze by here, it's soft. I squeeze by here, it is rock solid. And from where I'm squeezing, at least half of this frosting is rock solid up here, which is unusable, which means we're not going to have enough frosting to cover the top and the sides of the cake. So I'm just going to leave the sides blank, and I'm going to get out as much of this frosting as I can to put on top of that cake there. Now, as you can see, this is sealed, so I don't know why all this is rock solid for, because it is sealed, but that is something that they may need to look into. So I'm just going to squeeze out as much of this as I can. And I'm going to cut this to show you, that I'm not fibbing, so I'm just going to use some pliers. See how hard that was to break into it. So yeah, there we go. Yep. Open up the tube. So I've completely cut the top off of the tube, and a section of it has come out, and you can just see there, it's rock solid. See? Just absolutely solid. So that is super disappointing that there's, that half of the frosting was no good. But we just got to work with what we can. So here is the cake. I've squeezed out as much of the frosting as I can, and we are just going to smooth this over the surface whilst getting it on my hands, because it's me. And if you're curious, because I said that, I do bake, if I am as messy as this when I bake in real life, yes, I am. My kitchen looks like a tornado has hit it when I've been cooking and baking, but the stuff I make is super tasty, so the other half doesn't complain about the mess because he gets nice tasty cakes to eat. So we've smoothed that. Now obviously, because we're meant to have enough frosting to go around the sides, the whole point of that is so we can stick these decorations along the side of the cake, but half of the frosting was hard, so I'm just going to get a little bit of frosting on each end, and then try to tweezers. I'm not great at fiddly stuff. Stick it to the side of the cake. like so, whilst making an absolute mess of the cake board, but hey ho, we're trying. That's the main thing. And again. And you know, we're improvising and this seems to work, so. And then the side of the cake, but I've plonked that down wrong. Come on. Yeah, if you don't like fiddly things, these are most definitely not the projects for you. So that doesn't look too bad considering we didn't have enough frosting to go on it. Then we have this, which goes on top. I did spell out happy birthday and my name, but they did not give enough A's, so we're going to be using these upside down as temporary A's, and there was not enough Y's either, so I chopped a little section off of a Z to make a Y. So let's try and be careful. So H. A. P. Ah. Right, them tweezers are too thick. I do have finer, smaller tweezers here. So. There we go, we kind of saved that, I think. I knocked the camera, I know. I do apologise. Ah. That's how we're looking. This is really hard to do, looking in the camera. I got messed up, so we'll push that down. So I'm actually going to do the rest off of camera because it is really hard to see what I'm doing. So give me 2 minutes just to put the rest of the letters on. And this is what we are looking like. Yes, I know. I put that blue N on the wrong way round. And obviously the A there and the A there are actually upside down V's because we only had one A, and that Y was made out of an X. But I think that actually looks really cool. So all that is left is to put on the birthday candles. Now, they did give us a set of 8. I don't know if I will be putting on all 8 or not. probably use my fingers, and I'm going to kind of stick them in. Oh gosh, I just knocked my glasses off. In the corner of the cake. Wonky. And here we go. I put on 6 of the 8 candles. There is a reason for that. If you're curious to know what that reason is, let me know, and I will have an interesting story to tell you on why I put 6 candles on the cake. I really like this, although I am disappointed that half of the frosting in the tube had set, so we didn't have enough to do the sides of the cake. And the fact that there weren't enough like A's and stuff to write out what we needed to write out on the cake. But other than that, I thought this was a really fun project to do. You know, it took some time, and it is, as you can see, a perfect size for Barbie, so I'm super happy. And I would give this, if everything was like with the frosting and the letters and stuff, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10, but because of that, it's going to knock it down to about a 6. So get that frosting situation sorted out, and you would have one very happy customer in me. So thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in another video.